Welcome. Let's talk about lesson number 130. It is impossible to see two worlds. Perception is consistent. What you see reflects your thinking, and your thinking but reflects your choice of what you want to see. Your values are determiners of this. For what you value, you must want to see, believing what you see is really there. No one can see a world his mind has not accorded value, and no one can fail to look upon what he believes he wants. Yet, who can really hate and love at once? Who can desire what he does not want to have reality? And who can choose to see a world of which he is afraid? Fear must make blind, for this its weapon is. That which you fear to see you cannot see. Love and perception thus go hand in hand, but fear obscures in darkness what is there. What then can fear project upon the world? What can be seen in darkness that is real? Truth is eclipsed by fear, and what remains is but imagined. Yet what can be real in blind imaginings of panic born? What would you want that thus is shown to you? What would you wish to keep in such a dream? Fear has made everything you think you see, all separation, all distinctions, and the multitude of differences you believe make up the world. They are not there. Love's enemy has made them up. Yet love can have no enemy, and so they have no cause, no being, and no consequence. They then can be valued but remain unreal. They can be sought but they cannot be found. Today we will not seek for them, nor waste this day in seeking not what can be found. It is impossible to see two worlds which have no overlap of any kind. Seek for the one, the other disappears, or one remains. This is the range of choice beyond which your decision cannot go. The real and the unreal are all there is to choose between, and nothing more than these. Today we will attempt no compromise where none is possible. The world you see is proof you have already made a choice as all-embracing as its opposite. What we would learn today is more than just the lesson that you cannot see two worlds. It also teaches that the one you see is quite consistent from the point of view from which you see it. It is all a piece because it stems from one emotion and reflects its source in everything you see. 6 times today in thanks and gratitude, we gladly give 5 minutes to the thought which ends all compromise and doubt and go beyond it all as one. We will not make 1,000 meaningless distinctions nor attempt to bring with us a little part of unreality as we devote our minds to finding only what is real. Begin your searching for the other world by asking for strength beyond your own and recognizing what is it you seek. You do not want illusions, and you come to these 5 minutes emptying your hands of all the petty treasures of this world. You wait for God to help you as you say, it is impossible to see two worlds. Let me accept the strength God offers me and see no value in this world that I may find of my freedom and deliverance. God will be there, for you have called upon the great unfailing power who will take this giant step with you in gratitude. Nor will you fail to see his thanks expressed in tangible perception and in truth. You will not doubt what you will look upon, for though it is perception, it is not the kind of seeing that your eyes alone have ever seen before. and you will know God's strength upheld you as you made this choice. Dismiss temptation easily today whenever it arises, merely by remembering the limits on your choice. The unreal or the real, the false or true is what you see and only what you see. Perception is consistent with your choice, and hell or heaven comes to you as one. Accept a little part of hell as real, and you have damned your eyes and cursed your sight, and what you will behold is hell indeed. Yet the release to heaven still remains within your range of choice to take the place of everything that hell will show to you. All you need, say, to any part of hell, whatever form it takes, is simply this. It is impossible to see two worlds. I seek my freedom and deliverance, and this is not a part of what I want. This paragraph and the previous one build an overall case. I'm reading the footnotes now. Perception and desire are consistent. You first value something, then desire to see it, then actually perceive it. Conversely, if you fear to see something, you obviously do not desire to see it, and therefore you will not see it. Even if what you fear to see is really there, you will still be blind to it. The implication is that this is the position we are in. We fear to see the real world, and this fear has obscured in darkness what is there. This lesson is another of Workbook's giant strides. Once again, see lesson 61, footnote 75 for a list of all the giant strides. It is really funny how spirit works, isn't it? Lesson 30 says it's impossible to see two worlds. Basically, if we are going to be, it says that basically, if I'm going to, in my mind, I've already decided that all I'm going to see is not the innocence in this person, that I'm going to blame you for what you did to me. I'm going to hold that over you, and I'm going to, you know how we talk in the world. I guard myself, and I consider everyone. I'm going to doubt everyone. Whatever you seek for, you will find it. And if on the other hand, if all I want to see is the innocence, and this is such a place to be, because it takes a lot of practice. But the best part is when you practice it, you, the body, is practicing. But you, the body, is not actually transforming yourself. The light within you, the essence within you is transforming, is helping you in that transformation. That's the one, because it reminds you of who you are. So when you go on the other hand and you are determined that I'm only going to see the innocence, now that's all you're going to see. Which is perception and desire is consistent. And there is no denying for any one of us that is in this world to say that that is not true. It is very true indeed. There is always, whether the desire is strong, whether the desire is laid back, whether the desire is just going and coming, however it is, but it is there. And so is our persistence, so is our perception, so is our perception. Anything that we say, whether we want it or not, it's defaulted, wired into us that I am going to, even if I don't want to, I'm like, our thoughts, that's why this course like wakes you up and says, really see all your thoughts, even the little ones, don't let it pass by. Catch it, be aware of it, and release it, because you don't want it, because all you want to see and know is the truth. With that, let me end this lesson number 130. It is impossible to see two worlds, and I only want to see love. Love you all so much. Happy. I'm just truly and humbly grateful for everything. The fact that we have these kind of materials available for us to wake us up, and YouTube giving us a chance to display these kind of things so that it reaches many, many of you or whoever needs it. I'm grateful for everything. Keep practicing. Happy practicing. Love you, and I'll see you again in the next lesson. Namaste.